All right, I will review a game I had, Greece 25K moving 6 minutes 40 seconds. Very good time, but it was actually quite the choke job at the end. I could have had 5 minutes, which would put me in top 25, and that is my goal. But it happens. Yeah, let's review the choke. Round one here. Uh, Look at the road angle. I try to mentally make a mental note that we have an offer to our east. I see the on the town is Abelonas, which I do remember. It's in near Larissa. Uh, that's a great start. Zoom in at Lamia, but it is in Larissa. I scan a bit and I see it. And look at this road. It's the same angle, so I really like it. And that is the 5K right here, but I lose some time trying to make sure it is. I could have saved like 10 seconds. So even in this round, which was on pace, I could have saved some time. Maybe I should have risked it because it's first round, but I don't know. Yeah, I still look at it a bit, and yeah, it is the 5K. All right, the round two. I look at it, and I thought it's Athens, and it is Athens indeed. And I was really disappointed because Athens rounds can be tough, even if I know Athens well. So I was kind of disappointed, which made me do some have some bad decisions. Looked pretty north Athens, like off grid. I look at the bin, it says municipality of Kivsia, which makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I thought the run was dead, but I find the street names and I'm like, all right, might as well try it. Try to read it, not the best position, not the most readable sign. Try to find a better angle, but there isn't. Uh, and yeah, I just have to try it. I do try. I zoom in. You see guys right there. And I was pretty lucky to zoom in at the correct spot right here. It did say this road. And now I go back to spawn. And I realize there's an off-road with the street name right there. Now, what I should have done was read that at the beginning. Remember the off-road name and the direction, so that I don't lose time here. Because I lose some time. I mean, 5 seconds, but that could have been even better. And I mean, pace is really amazing so far. Under 1 minute for both rounds. That is really good. I thought it was Athens again, but I see the bin and it says Sparty. And now I do the correct thing. I read the off-road and I remember that we are on a east-south, east-west road with the south off-road. A little bit, hit a main road, uh, and at this point I think it should be pretty scannable. I remember we came from this off-road, so I'm looking for a split on the road. Zoom in at Sparty, and yeah, ton 118 is pretty easy to see. And here is the split. I see it. And I remember the off-road at the start. So that was a pretty good round. 45 seconds is, and the pace is amazing at this point. I knew it. I didn't really want to look at the time, but I knew the pace was amazing. And this round looks kind of tough, honestly. Again, I am kind of feeling like the run is dead. But I said might as well try it. Now, again, I should have made a better mental note that we're on a east-west road with a north of road. I think I tried to remember, but I was kind of tired, so I forgot. I moved a bit, saw some bins, thought it said Alexandroupoli, but it wasn't visible. Here I see the off-road. Here is Leonida. I tried to look at the bins. It's really not readable. I tried one last bin, which I guess was the play. And here it's kind of clear that it does say Alexandroupoli. So I'm like, all right, we have Leonidas over. We have no streets and no houses in front of us. Might as well try to scan. And again, I was lucky enough. Here's Leonida, and I should have just plumbed here, but I lost some seconds making sure. And all right, we are in round five. Pace is absolutely incredible. 3 minutes and 41 seconds going into round five. That's amazing. All I needed was under 6 minutes to get top 25. And I look at the round. It's Gen 2 and it's kind of rural. And the bins have no municipality. So at this point, again, I thought maybe the run's dead. This looks does look doable in 1 minute or 2 minutes, but it really was. It really was. Going east, it transports me back, and I hit this road, and I checkpoint this. So I thought I traveled way longer than I did, and that is a crucial mistake. Bins have nothing. I decide to go south. That is the correct play. I see the bin, and this graffiti is from the football team that is from Yanina. So I already have a region guess, and I'm kind of starting to believe. And when I hit this intersection and see the sign, I'm like, okay, maybe really is doable. It says Ioanna 7 kilometers. So okay, that is huge. That is huge. We have the region, and again, I make a very correct decision to not try to pinpoint where I'm at yet. Try to move and read the rest of the signs. And that is the play. Like this sign solves it. It says Eleusa to our north and Uno Playa south. So this basically solves it that we're in this intersection. I first look at this. I'm not sure if I realize which intersection I'm in, but I go back to checkpoint now. And I see the angle. I remember we came from west. And yeah, this road fits. And at this point, I have correctly identified that the checkpoint is right here on the map. I have correctly identified where I'm at. It's right here. So the only thing I need to do is 5K. It shouldn't take more than 15 seconds. I'm like right there. I have the correct spot. But as you'll see, I'm not sure. I go back to Swan, try to find something that can help me 5K. I'll turn around and it's a three-way. There is only one three-way that is in this area that I'm looking at. Again, I should have remembered it's a three-way from the start, but the pressure got to me. The pressure really got to me, and this three-way, as you'll see, is very evident. It's right here on the map, but I miss it. It's right here. I should just 5K in 5 seconds. That is incredibly free. But I thought I traveled longer, and I looked up here, and now it's not even on the map. I look up here, and I look, 30-second pass, 1 minute passes, and at this point I've lost the top 25 spots. I look up here, um, and I'm starting to think if it's gonna be mapped as a three-way, but then it hits me. That's this. Very unfortunate. I could have had it, but it's still an amazing time, and yeah, I'll have to try again to get a top 25. As you'll see here, it's 30 seconds behind placement, but yeah, that was the attempt. Uh, Unfortunate because the seed was amazing, and it was quite the choke job at the end, but I guess it happens.